The Enchanted Forest. In a land far, far away, there existed a forest unlike any other. This was the Enchanted Forest, a place where magic danced among the trees and whispered secrets in the wind. Legends spoke of its wonders, but few dared to venture beyond the safety of their villages to explore its depths. Among those brave enough to seek adventure was a young girl named Amelia. With fiery red hair and a spirit as wild as the forest itself, she longed to unravel the mysteries hidden within its ancient woods. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves painted the forest floor in hues of gold and crimson, Amelia set out on her quest. Armed with nothing but her wits and a sense of wonder, she plunged into the heart of the enchanted forest, eager to discover its secrets. The forest welcomed her with open arms, its trees whispering tales of forgotten magic and untold treasures. Amelia followed the winding path, her senses alive with the sights and sounds of nature's symphony. As she journeyed deeper into the forest, she stumbled upon a clearing bathed in the soft glow of moonlight. In the center stood a majestic oak tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like outstretched arms. Drawn by an irresistible force, Amelia approached the oak tree and placed her hand upon its gnarled trunk. Suddenly, a shimmering light enveloped her, and she felt herself being transported to another realm. When the light faded, Amelia found herself standing in a breathtaking garden filled with flowers of every color imaginable. Butterflies flitted about, their wings painted with the hues of the rainbow, while birds sang sweet melodies from the branches above. But the most wondrous sight of all was the figure standing before her, a beautiful woman with eyes as bright as the stars and hair as dark as midnight. She introduced herself as the guardian of the forest, protector of its secrets and keeper of its magic. Amelia listened in awe as the guardian spoke of the forest's ancient power and the role she was destined to play in its preservation. With a solemn vow, Amelia pledged to protect the enchanted forest with all her heart, for she knew that its magic was a gift to be cherished for generations to come. And so, with the blessing of the guardian, Amelia embarked on a lifelong journey to safeguard the enchanted forest and ensure that its wonders would endure for eternity. As she ventured forth, she encountered countless adventures and faced many challenges, but through it all, her spirit remained.
In a time long forgotten, when the world was young and magic flowed like a river through the land, there existed a kingdom of unparalleled beauty and wonder. This was the kingdom of Aloria, a realm of towering castles, enchanted forests, and shimmering lakes that sparkled like diamonds in the sun. At the heart of Aloria stood the majestic castle of Evermore, home to the royal family and keeper of the kingdom's most precious treasures. For generations, the kings and queens of Aloria ruled with wisdom and grace, their reigns marked by an era of peace and prosperity. But as with all tales of great kingdoms, darkness lurked just beyond the horizon, waiting to strike when least expected. It came in the form of an ancient sorcerer known only as Malater, whose lust for power knew no bounds. Driven by jealousy and greed, Malater coveted the riches of Aloria and coveted the throne for himself. With dark magic at his command, he launched a vicious assault on the kingdom, unleashing hordes of shadowy creatures upon its unsuspecting inhabitants. The people of Eloria fought bravely to defend their home, but against Malater's dark forces, they stood little chance. One by one, the kingdom's defenses fell until at last, the castle of Evermore itself was besieged, its walls crumbling beneath the weight of Malater's relentless onslaught. In the chaos that followed, the royal family was scattered to the winds, their fate unknown to all but a few. With the kingdom in ruins and hope all but lost, a small band of heroes emerged from the shadows, determined to restore peace to Eloria and reclaim what was rightfully theirs. Among these brave souls was a young orphan named Tristan, whose destiny was intricately woven with that of Eloria itself. With a heart full of courage and a sword forged of the purest steel, he embarked on a quest to seek out the lost heirs of the kingdom and unite them in their darkest hour. Joined by a band of loyal companions, a wise mage, a skilled archer, and a fierce warrior, Tristan journeyed across the land, facing untold dangers and overcoming impossible odds in his quest to defeat Malater and restore Eloria to its former glory. Their journey took them to the farthest reaches of the kingdom, from the depths of the enchanted forests to the peaks of the mist-shrouded mountains. Along the way they encountered friends and foes alike, each playing a crucial role in the unfolding drama of Eloria's fate. But as they drew closer to their goal, Malater's grip on the kingdom tightened, his dark influence spreading like a plague across the land. With each passing day, the shadows grew stronger, threatening to engulf Eloria in darkness forever. Yet through the darkness, a glimmer of hope remained. The ancient prophecy foretold of a chosen one, a hero of legend who would rise from the ashes to vanquish the darkness and restore balance to the world. In the heart of a bustling city, where skyscrapers reached for the heavens and the streets hummed with the rhythm of life, there stood a bridge unlike any other. This was the Starlight Bridge, a marvel of architecture that spanned the river, its graceful curves adorned with shimmering lights that danced like stars in the night sky. For as long as anyone could remember, the Starlight Bridge had been a symbol of hope and inspiration for the people of the city. It was said that wishes made upon its shimmering lights were destined to come true. And so every night, the bridge was adorned with the hopes and dreams of countless souls. Among those who found solace in the bridge's radiant glow was a young woman named Sarah. With a heart full of dreams and a spirit as bright as the stars themselves, she would often visit the bridge in search of guidance and comfort. One fateful evening, as Sarah stood upon the bridge, gazing up at the twinkling lights above, she made a wish unlike any other. With all the strength of her heart, she wished for love, a love that would light up her life like the stars in the night sky. As her wish floated into the ether, a gentle breeze swept across the bridge, carrying with it a whispered promise of hope. And then, as if in answer to her prayers, Sarah felt a presence beside her. A man with eyes as deep as the ocean and a smile that warmed her soul. He introduced himself as David, a traveler from a distant land who had found himself drawn to the magic of the Starlight Bridge. In that moment, as their eyes met beneath the canopy of stars, Sarah knew that her wish had been granted in the most unexpected of ways. From that day forth, Sarah and David's love blossomed like the flowers in springtime, their hearts entwined like the ivy that adorned the bridge's ancient stone walls. Together, they walked hand in hand across the Starlight Bridge, their laughter mingling with the gentle melody of the river below. And as they stood together beneath the shimmering lights, Sarah whispered a silent thank you to the stars above for guiding her to the one true love she had always longed for. For in the glow of the starlight bridge, miracles were born and dreams were woven into the fabric of reality, proving that sometimes the greatest magic of all is simply the power of love.